Good morning, everyone. And my topic is talking about the generation gaps, and I will introduce the daily life of my father and I. He is my father, and he is a nice guy, but we always argue every time. So I'm going to introduce the cause of generation gaps and daily life of us. Generation gap has become an essential and important issue in the world. Generation gap refers to the difference in the ways of thinking and perception in the people of two different generations, which results in behavior difference and sometimes conflicts among them. After the events of occupying Central, generation gap becomes wider and wider. Not just the behavior difference, but also the thinking is very different. I think democracy is the most important thing. By contrast, my father thinks law and order is the significant things in the umbrella revolution. We can see the girl use the yellow umbrellas and support occupying Central, and the gap between parents and children has been greatly increased. Let me talk about the causes of generation gap. The main reason for generation gap between parents and children are usually parents themselves. They do not talk openly to their children and take part in solving their problem. Their behavior makes the impression about parents as bad persons in the mind of children because they only dedicate them to do one thing without understanding the problem faced by their children. As a result, the children becomes mentally isolated from their parents. Also, some parents become too busy with their work that they don't spend some quality time with their family. That makes them completely unaware about how their children are growing. Let's watch the difference of my father and my daily life. Following the news of the world, my father likes to watch morning paper every day when he goes to office. But I don't watch newspaper and always look at my mobile devices, checking Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, Google, or the social networking website to learn more about the world. In contrast, my father used the mobile phone only for contacting people. In the leisure time, my father enjoys watching free-to-air television broadcasts, such as TVB and ATV, and they always open the television to watch different programs and news. However, I like using computer to watch different videos on YouTube and my TV because I can choose which video I would like to watch. Therefore, we do different things at home every day, so we have limited communication channel and the opportunity of consultation. As a result, it's easier to widen the generation gap. Different core value about the society is the major reason of widening the generation gap. My father thinks that social stabilization and the law are the core value of Hong Kong, but I think the freedom and democracy are the core value of Hong Kong. As a result, a lot of conflicts are generated, and we always argue about the core value of Hong Kong. It is sure that it will hurt our relationship, especially during occupying Central. In conclusion, I think the generation gap has been greatly increased these days because the time is changing fast. There are some suggestions. Giving time to the children, having open communication, and allowing the child to feel free and not in any kind of pressure will eventually reduce the generation gap. Also, children need to open their mind and listen to the voice of parents. It can absolutely solve the generation gap problem. Lastly, my father and I build a harmonious environment at home together. They are my family, and I hope all of you can have a harmonious family. Thank you.